And I haven't posted in a bit. And now here I am showing up with another Joy-Cons build. How boring is that? Go. But actually, this is not just a Joy-Cons build. There's no whole other reason for this build. And I'll get into that in a minute. But first, let's just look at the regular build stuff. Starting with the paint, which I'm still patting myself on the back about. I can paint now at like a basic usable level. Yes, I was going to do gloss black like Darth Vader to kind of like match the Stormtrooperish look of my other Joy-Cons build, but I think that's too hard still. So I went with metallic black and a metallic black bezels for the glass tube. Came out really well. So happy about that. I did soft buttons everywhere. Start and select, all 4 buttons. Shoulder buttons are all soft. And the layout has changed a bit. I moved everything up and in as much as possible for comfort. It's much easier to reach up and in than it is to try to get down here to these corners. And a little bit helps, you know. This layout here, ABXY, I stole this idea from the Porcinus box. If you didn't see his build, I'll put it in the description. It's a boxy pixel kind of a mod. So good. Such a good build. And these are comfortable too. I did a lot of extra work to make this thing a tiny bit slimmer than my other slim builds. So it's at the point now where it's like diminishing returns. But it was worth it because I got the space that I needed. So tiny bit helped out there. I did some testing for heat with PlayStation 1 games as usual, and it's okay, as usual. A little bit warm back here as you'd expect, but not bad. And there's a channel cut out in the back shell, and this little breather here, that's it for the processor. The kill switch. And I kind of did like a Frankenstein thing with this. I guess you can kind of say that for most of what I do, but I took a few different like junk shells and parts, like the AB button wells and the D-pad wells, speaker grill, and just like smushed them all together into here. So it's kind of like parts from 3 different shells. So that probably covers that. If you guys don't know, Turok, he's a dinosaur hunter. He's a really good dude. He's good for like testing out all of your controls and speakers and stuff like that, and showing that they work. I've known him for a long time. He's really good. So that's probably enough about the regular stuff. So now let's look at the reason why I built this thing. There's something I've been missing when it comes to this type of thing, and that's the games. When I was a kid, it was an important, big deal to get a new game and unbox it and look at the artwork and to hold the physical copy. It had like a special weight to it, you know, and you put it with all of your other games in your collection, and you know, we still have my collections, but it's not the same anymore. I don't have the same feeling. So what I wanted to do with this is to make the cartridges cool again, but in a new way. So I've made this system a modular type of a system. I started to where I can use a slim back, or I can still use a full-size back. It's my Vita Sticks build rear shell. And I've freed up enough space inside alongside the components to be able to use the cartridges. That was pretty hard. When I was talking about how it's diminishing returns, I actually soldered the socket to the board. And that's something I wouldn't want to do every day. Like, I'm glad I did it once, but I guess I'd probably do it again. But man, it took a while. So anyway, the point of that being that each cartridge can be its own modular little project. So off the top of my head, a good module would be like a battery extension cartridge. So I'm going to put battery in there, the electrical components to manage that correctly. And you just pop it in. If you're somebody who has a life, you go camping, you just want extended playtime, whatever, bring a battery cart with you, maybe a couple, pop it in, and then, you know, it's really cool. So another one could be like a USB hub cartridge. So you could just put a few USB ports up there. Another one could be maybe like a speaker cartridge, if that's your thing. I had one that I was working on. I ordered some parts and everything. It was a Bluetooth controller cartridge. So, you just have a Bluetooth controller carried around with you, store it away. You want to play 2 players, or you want to just plug this into a TV and grab your controller. It'd be okay for some games, some kind of simple games. And it'd just be really cool. But the person sent me the wrong stuff, and I had to shelve that and get started on other things for now. So my ideas are pretty generic with that. And I could sit down and come up with some new ideas. But what I'm really interested in is seeing if you guys have some other ideas. And also if it is even a good idea. I'm in a situation now where I've been excited about doing this for a long time. And I can't tell. I'm walking a line of between if it's a good idea or just a really dumb idea. I can't tell anymore. So, let me know if it's a cool idea. If it's worth even doing more about it, working on it. And if so, some cool ideas from you guys would be nice. I would like to see if there's some specific things, cart mods that would be good for your own self, your own build and whatnot. So it could be really fun. So you can put that in the description if you want. And also, we don't have to be limited to the GBA cartridges. We can use DMG carts. They fit just fine. And although it would look sort of weird, it could give some more options too. A little extra space in there. And I don't know why my mind defaults to speakers, but I was thinking about putting 2 speakers in here and having them be able to slide out to have stereo separation and then slide back into the DMG cart form factor. I don't think I would make that one ever, but it just sort of illustrates that it could be some weird, unique ways to do it, So I think that probably about does it. I hope that makes sense. Looking forward to seeing some kind of cool ideas from you guys if you want to get involved with that. Or if it really is a dumb idea and crazy, let me know, because I told some people who are smarter about this stuff than me, and they said it's a good idea, but they were not nearly as excited as I am. So could be a bad sign, So I guess let's do that. Maybe this will turn into some kind of a cart mod deal, or maybe just not worth pursuing. I don't know. Either way, thank you for watching, and I guess we'll see how it goes.